Live from KCTV5, this is breaking news.
Get your tail out of office, and we're going to go recall you, and we're going to vote to it, and we're going to get you out. Period.
That breaking news. Angry Jackson County neighbors now calling on the courts to make sure your voice is heard.
Yeah, we have followed this story for months now as voters gathered signatures to force a recall election for County Executive Frank White Jr. They turned those signatures in last week, but it just so happens Frank White is the one person that could actually stop the recall vote from happening altogether.
And yet he has yet to make a decision on this veto, and that is why residents want a judge to weigh in. KCTV5 investigative reporter Samantha Boring joins us now live from the newsroom. And Sammy, what is it that residents hope to gain out of this lawsuit?
Well, Sharon, Zach, these 4 Jackson County residents listed on this suit are upset, frustrated. They all signed that recall petition thinking it would lead to an election. Their reasoning for wanting this recall, the dramatic increase in each of their property taxes. Stephanie Cohen, Fawn Collins, Mark Anthony Jones, and Jay Perry are all listed in this suit against the county, Frank White Jr., the Jackson County, and Kansas City election boards. Their attorney is Phil Lavoda. He has a history in Jackson County. He was in the prosecutor's office and involved in politics as well. He says the recall petition does not go through the legislature nor allows the executive to veto it, which is what just happened this week. On Monday, the legislature unanimously approved an ordinance for the special election, giving White 10 days to veto it.
We're asking the court for an expedited hearing to finally get everybody in the room that has these legal disputes and represent the citizens, because we're only here because people worked so hard to get all these petitions and signatures together. And now we're faced with a different interpretation law where the guy under the recall election could veto it. It's not right. Everyone knows it's a preposterous, ridiculous result, and it's not against the law. The charter's clear about this.
County Executive Frank White Jr. is responding to this lawsuit, saying he looks forward to presenting this case in a court of law, adding in part, quote, "This isn't about accountability, it's about ambition and influence. It's about clearing the path for a stadium deal that voters rejected and removing the one person who stood up and said it was a bad deal for taxpayers." White also called out Lavoda in his statement, the attorney in this case, saying he wants to be the next interim county executive if the recall is successful. Well, I asked Lavoda that, and he says he's humbled by the idea, but is focused on doing this lawsuit for the people. Live at 5, we're going to hear directly from some of those who are filing this suit and why they feel this is so important to take to court. Live in the newsroom, Samantha Boring, KCTV5 investigates.
Yeah, and these people who just want some answers in this situation. Thank you so much, Samantha.